project begins with a curiosity, a desire to know something, and then the student starts researching. And if you've never done history research, it's hard to appreciate just how long it takes and how many hurdles you can kind of come up against. I think that historical research builds different ways of thinking, different ways of knowing, different ways of trying to find answers for questions that interest or excite you. Once you've found those sources, you have to interpret them. So all of those skills are built as you work on your thesis. Well, I think the whole process can be really very fulfilling. It can also be quite frustrating, by the way. Usually they will approach a professor in the history department and ask to work with them. Usually they have taken classes with that professor and are interested in the areas of research that the professor is knowledgeable in. Well, students don't necessarily do their research on the campus. Sometimes they go to archives off the campus. So we have various ways to help support students who want to do research in the archives off the campus. I think that you need to decide what it is you most want to tell the audience. If you've written sort of 30 to 60 pages, you can't tell them everything. So you need to think about what you most want your audience to know. So I think it's not just building useful skills that are transferable in all other kinds of ways. You learn to research, you learn to critically think, you learn to write, all of those things. But I think it also engages your creative energies in ways that can be deeply fulfilling.